guys, and welcome. My name is Tori Peters. I am a teen entrepreneur and author of the book The Power of Words for Teens, and I can also safely say that I am a rather large geek. That would be the term my geek/nerd friends use for what I am, and yeah, so today I'm showing you guys how to play D&D. Now this is for beginners because if you are not a beginner, I'm not entirely sure why you're watching this video, but you can stick around anyway. But yes, I am showing you the basics of D&D today. So I want to send a special thank you to Gamers Den for letting me use their facilities today while I filmed. So yes, and I am super excited to show you guys. This tutorial, and I hope you enjoy this fun video. I had so much fun making it. I got to bring some of my friends onto my channel for the first time, and you might end up seeing them again if they want to help me with some more videos. So, we'll see. Let's get straight into what you will need. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is a set of dice. And the second is a character sheet. You'll need a pencil. These are optional, but you'll probably want minifigures. Obviously a DM, friends, some snacks, and that's generally what you need to start. So these are just clips of us playing at Gamers Den here. So what you really need to do is everyone sits around a table, or sometimes you just use the living room floor if that's what you have. So you build yourself a character, and I have a 2-part video set for building characters. If you need help with that, it'll be in the description below. So once everyone has a character, group character building sessions can last for hours, so sometimes you just want to build those beforehand. Just a heads up there. But after you've done your character building, that's when the real fun begins. Now, it's time to start actually adventuring. Your first session is normally reserved for getting to know each other's characters. So you definitely want to do that and just sort of play around, get to know each other, have some fun for the first session. So the first quest you'll do is normally a pretty simple quest. Nothing too crazy will probably happen. You may go up against a monster you can't actually fight, but that just sort of depends on your DM. And honestly, it's just so that you can build skills and know like what your character does. You're still baby explorers, so that's probably for the best. Okay, so during this next set of clips, I'm going to give you an exact example of what playing would look like in an encounter. So let's go. Alright. For example, say you are walking in the forest, right? Cool. You're just walking along, just minding your own business, and then the DM tells you to roll a d20. So that's what you do. He says, add your perception modifier. You will find that on your character sheet. So, if I rolled an 18 and say I took a skill in that, I would have gotten a 22. Alright, so that perception check gives me, I rolled a 22, which means I probably see whatever it is, unless it's like the sneakiest thing in the entire world, right? So what ends up happening is a ogre shows up. And this ogre looks really super angry. And so because you rolled so high, it doesn't get a surprise round on you, and the DM tells you to roll initiative. Well, while the DM is doing that, the DM will also roll initiative. So you and the DM both roll a d20 to see who goes first. My die for the character rolled a 18, and for the ogre rolled a 4. So I don't even have to add any modifiers to that. I know that I will go first, right? So my character here has a dagger, which would be found on your character sheet. So I'm just going to go ahead and attack and ask questions later because I'm pretty sure this ogre is angry. So with a dagger, you would roll to hit. I rolled a 5. So we can safely assume that an ogre's AC would be higher than a 5. If I'm wrong, that's interesting. I didn't actually know that. Since this is just an example, I didn't actually look up ogre stats, but since I tried to hit it and missed, it's the end of my turn, essentially. Unless I want to just go ahead and try and run, which I won't be doing that this time. So then it's the ogre's turn. The ogre rolls to hit and also misses. So right now we're just sort of doing this thing where we're like, ha 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 ha, look at how strong I am, at this point, right? So that is the general basics of combat. Since that's over, I would roll again to hit him again. This one would probably actually hit. I rolled a 15 plus my to hit bonus. So this one would legitimately hit the ogre, I'm sure. So then what you would do is, since I know that a dagger's stats are, you would roll a d4 to see how much damage you do to this ogre here. So we'll roll that. I rolled a 1, which you won't be able to see. There you go. I rolled a 1 plus whatever my bonus is to damage. I do at least 1 damage to this ogre. That's probably not enough to really hurt him at all, probably just make him mad. But, so that is an example of how to play D&D. If you've got other experienced players playing with you, which I would suggest, they can help you a lot. Now, don't be the player that doesn't learn anything and just totally relies on your friends, because that really makes it less fun for everyone. But it is alright to ask questions, and no one will blame you for asking questions about that. So that's just the simplest way for me to explain how to play D&D. Now there are obviously other things, and if you were to play D&D, other people, I'm sure, would help you learn, as long as not everyone's like a complete noob. And if you are all complete noobs, then you guys will have to just learn together. And that would actually probably be a pretty fun bonding experience, just because, either way, D&D is fun. Cool, so really this video has been just the D&D 101 and total basics of D&D, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was legitimately helpful to you, and, I really just wanted to make this video. I thought it'd be super fun, and yes, so if you enjoyed this, you should go check out some of my other videos. I have some stereotypical D&D player videos, and I have the 2-part series on how to create a character, as well as some other, I believe I have, and I have a what is D&D video as well that sort of addresses concerns a lot of times that Christians have, prejudice against D&D that Christians have, as well as other things that have to do with just D&D. It also sort of goes over some other basics for D&D that I didn't really do in today's video. But yes, you should totally subscribe if you haven't already.
And if you've made it this far in the video, why haven't you subscribed? Like, I do a lot of D&D videos and other videos like that. So, and I do a video every single day, so you don't want to miss any of that, and you should totally subscribe. And so, until next time, have a great adventure today, and don't let your lights go out. Bye, guys.